Matt is with us tonight to talk about his latest album called Curse of the Wild Dogs, one of 3 records to be released in the next month. Hi, Matt. Good to see you again.
Hi. Hey, nice to finally see you. Kind of like meet you in virtual person. Yeah. I'm working on 3 albums. I recorded the basic tracks, that's bass, drums, and guitar parts. And I did I'm just trash. I've been recording all day. I did the chorus. I recorded the chorus vocals first, and I did like 3 or 4 tracks of each song. So that was 9 times 4. That's 36 tracks of vocals I sang on today. So I'm a little hoarse. There's some pretty good songs on there, but it's called Curse of the Wild Dogs. Just so I don't think a lot of people realize that the Ravers is the guy from the Wild Dogs. And so I decided to make the album, two of the albums, The Curse of Wild Dogs and Revenge of the Mastermind. So people hopefully associate Matt McCourt, the Wild Dog, with the Ravers, because that's the band I can do everything in that band. And there's I'm for 5 albums I was kind of more popish and thoughtful, and I had some tragedy in my family here. So I think maybe it's working itself out in grief. So, but now I'm back to doing more punk rock and Motorhead type heavy metal, and it's more fast, raw, and kind of some of it's political, and it's pretty good. And I got nothing better to do, really. Yeah, and I don't want to seem like I'm pretentious, but the lights kill my eyes. I've had a couple operations, and so the bright lights in this studio really kind of hurt me. So I normally kind of look like this without the glasses. I need glasses to see. But anyway, Curse of the Wild Dogs. That's the first 9 songs. I'll be finishing up the vocal and doing the lead guitar. And the rest, that's all there is really to do on this album. Yeah, I got this hat when I was in Amsterdam with the Mentors in 2002. I was recording with Steve Broy, the bass player from the band, the Mentors, and
Amsterdam is fun.
We got off the tram, and it was freezing. And I didn't think about this because I had a bald head then. I shaved my head back then, and it's freezing. We all stopped at this first kiosk and we all bought hats. It's got a pot leaf on the back. Good place for it. Yeah.
Trilogy of Terror. Sounds like a horror movie title. The next is Revenge of the Mastermind. I see a pattern.
You do sense the theme. I started playing around with AI-generated art, and it came up with some really cool artwork. That's how I did the Psychedelic Sunday cover. I just kept seeing this stuff on YouTube on free AI generators and decided to try one, and I loved it. My favorite cover is all the colors and stuff on Psychedelic Sunday. It was just going to be Strawberry Sunday because I saw a picture. We went to go have pizza, and right next to the pizza place there was a ice cream store, and they had this picture of a great looking Strawberry Sunday. And I thought, okay, then I'm playing around with this, and all of a sudden, what would happen if I made the colors different? And I came up with Psychedelic Sunday. It just kind of rolls off. My mouth's kind of messed up, but I'm doing the best I can until I can't do it. And Yeah, the Trilogy of Terror. The Wild Dogs, Curse of the Wild Dogs. It's got the dog guy and the spikes and the legions. That comic, I thought I'll try to make poster. Looks like it looks like a horror movie poster as a comic, like a Dark Horse comic, which is based here not far from my house. The people that do Resident Alien. Cartoons, comic book, and I'm not a big comic book fan, but I do like the art. And the next one is Dr. Mastermind, but it's only called Revenge of the Mastermind, and because that sounds more ominous. And the third one, I haven't come up with a concept yet, but I got the music, and I really everything I record, I release, because the guy who has the most albums out when you die wins. And I'm going for 75. I have 57 albums on the market now, and 25 of them are on CD, but my distributor quit carrying physical products, so now it's only on download, and it's on Spotify and Pandora and Apple Music and Amazon, all the download sites, 300 of them, in fact. And you can find that there. But, Trilogy of Terror, the third album has not been titled yet. Maybe it'll be Blood-Sucking Freaks, or I don't know. I'll come up with something. I got a month. This is fun for me, I've never made any money, and I surely appreciate you guys. Man, England has really been great to me in the last few months. Russell over at the Hub, and now you, and hopefully everything about music I love comes from England. The Beatles, the Stones, Motorhead, Humble Pie, Oasis. I'm a huge Oasis fan. I think Noel's guitar, I can really relate to the way he plays, because I play a lot like that. Always have. But, okay. Like I said, I talk. Okay. Slap me if you have to. I dare you.
I love hearing your stories. I really liked the song Spider Brain from Mental Pollution. What will the new music sound like?
Well, Spider Brain, I like that song probably the best off Mental Pollution. And I'm glad you like it too. And I'm just, in the studio singing, and I just that's how I write the songs. I just sing, and sometimes the words just find their way to my mouth, and that's how I write the words. And Spider Brain fit rhythmically, and I wrote a song about the life the life of a spider hanging around in the web, catching that unsuspecting fly. Yeah. That album, the cover just came to me also. It's fun to do all this stuff. I couldn't afford to pay anybody to design any of the artwork or anything. I've had no budget my entire career of doing this. I've done everything. People call me the Ed Wood of rock and roll, because I have no money, but I still do it. And so to be able to do this, I had to learn how to do everything, like from the graphics. I didn't want to wait for somebody to do it for free for me. So my girlfriend, man, she's helped me out so much. She's the one that got me the first CD burner. That's how I got into this whole thing, releasing my old albums. And she gave me a copy of Photoshop, slapped it in my hands and said, learn it. You won't regret it. You won't need anybody else. You can be self-sufficient. And I did. And that was in 1996. And I think it was like Photoshop 3. And I learned it, and it's taken me a while. It's taken me many album covers and pictures and posters, and learned how to do that. But then I found the AI, and it makes it much easier. And it's more fun. You have to describe what you want to see, and that takes a lot of editing. And if you have ever gotten an email from me, which I think you have, you might realize, okay, laugh, yeah, I'm not cut out to be a secretary. I'm cut out to be the boss. Because I dictate much better than I type. Anyway, I'm voice texting, I'm dictating to my phone, and it still gets it wrong.
Do you play the guitar on the album?
Yes, I do. I play guitar, lead guitar, bass, and on the other albums where there's keyboards, I play organ, piano, and the string parts on the keyboards. I'm also a drummer. I started off playing drums when I was 5, and I play drums every day for my exercise. I had the stroke in 2021, which that's why I don't talk funny. That's why I talk funny. And I could not use my arm. My right arm did not work. My left arm worked fine on guitar, but my right arm, it's like my left arm was my age, my right arm was at age 14 playing guitar. And so I decided I'll just play guitar every day and drums until my limbs get back together and until I can play again. And it worked. And I just kept doing it ever since. That was 3.5 years ago. 3 years and 3 months ago. But, yeah, I play guitar. I play guitar. And I love Yngwie and Paul Gilbert and Jimi Hendrix and Michael Schenker and Noel Gallagher and the blues. And I've always played I've been playing guitar since I was 11. Seriously, 11. I took drum lessons and when I was from age 7 to 9, and then play guitar and bass. So on this album, there are, I do 3 tracks of bass with 3 different basses, and 4 tracks of guitars with 4 different guitars. So it all sounds different and sounds big. That's the idea. And it's tougher than you think sometimes, you know. It's not as hard as making movies, which I've done too. I've been in a movie with David Carradine and Peter Jason and David Naughton about this Raven. Speaking of Raven, I know those guys. Have you ever heard? They're from England. They're Geordies from north. Where's that? Newcastle Brown. That surely gets you down. Okay, I'm gonna go nuts and make you get overtime, so I'll stop.
I love hearing your stories.
Next question, please.
Wow, you do it all, and your artwork is really cool. Do you design the cover art?
I do everything. Yes. And it's because it's my motivation, my ambition, and I meditate, and the fact that I'm an only child, and I've been an only child my entire life, by the way, and it was just me and my mom, and so I was, home by myself alone a lot, so I got to really learn stuff, and I didn't just sit around and watch TV, I'm too hyper for that. The producer for the Ravers, Andy McKay, who retired as Universal's vice president, the guy who in charge of the whole shebang, he called me Manic Matt. And because my blood pressure 289 over 169 when I had the stroke. And I was 100 pounds heavier. And, I've got more energy than 20 out of moms. Okay, what's the next question? I'm sorry, Amy. Eh, oh, it's Amelia? But you like Amy? Oh, okay. I'm Matthew if I'm in trouble, but you can call me Matt. Or Matty. People call me Matty. People that are my good friends call me Matty. Or Matte. If they put that Prince spin on. Yeah. You know, I quit drinking and I lost half my friends. The double vision cleared up. Yeah, I've done stand-up comedy before, too, in the 90s. I did that a lot and was on a comedy TV show called Madison Avenue Show. My comedy name is Madison Avenue. So, yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. And I'm proud of it all. Why not? You know? Okay, next question. Oh, we're done? Oh, it was really great talking to you. And so I hope we do this again. And I look forward to it and hope to meet you sometime. You know, I'd love to I've been to Heathrow Airport on my way to Amsterdam in 2002. That's the only experience I have of England. We flew... They were so crowded at Heathrow, we had to fly around for quite a while, and it was during the mad cow disease thing. And so the pilot was saying, if you look over outside the plane, there normally would be fields of cows, but since the mad cow disease has killed most of them, they're not. So they were cowless. Okay. Thank you very much for having me, and okay, all right. Thank you so much. Yes, I do love Motorhead. Thank you, and good night. You can get my music. It's on YouTube. You can listen to everything on YouTube. CD Baby, my distributor, puts a video up for every song on every album that I release through them. And so if you know the name of Wild Dogs, Dr. Mastermind, Mayhem, Psychedelic Metal Blues Experience, Matt McCourt, and it's all up there. It's Spotify. It's under Matt McCourt. So, okay. I've done my part, and you've done yours, and okay, I'll shut up. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. You can hear all of Matt's music on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and every other streaming sites for music. Thank you, Matt. Until next time.